Hello and welcome to Fshn 120. I had some students ask me if I could walk them through how to navigate the class, and so I'm creating this video to help you guys out. As always, let me know if there's anything I can provide that will help you along your path to success. So with that in mind, if you're navigating the class and you log into Compass, you click on Fshn 120, and then once you're in the class itself, you'll notice you have options on the left-hand side here. We have an option to look at the announcements. Go there first, and you'll notice we've got an announcement saying why you should be excited for the class itself. If you continue to go down, you'll notice there's extra credit opportunities that I announced there, so it's always in your best interest to go there on a regular basis just to see if there's anything new and exciting going on. To stay on task, you can click on the course calendar and you can see what things are due within our class specifically. So if we unclick the other items, you can see that in spring, Fshn 120, Contemporary Nutrition, we have items that were due here. If you've recently added the class and you're concerned that you missed something, not to worry, review the syllabus. You'll notice we've got 2 drop video quizzes. We also have 2 drop mini assignments. So even if someone adds the class 2 full weeks late, they still have the ability to earn 100% or more in the class because we have so much extra credit. The syllabus can be found here, and you'll notice at the very last page of the syllabus, we've got all the things that are happening in class in the center column, the dates on the left-hand side, as well as what items are due within Compass on the right-hand side. So again, date, what's going on in class, and what you should be doing on your own to stay on task. Additionally, we have the link over here that says course information and content. This is where you're going to go to get most of your course material. So when you click on this link and you work from top to bottom, you'll see we have the syllabus. If you have questions or concerns, you can click on the help discussion board. We also have extra credit opportunities, which are posted in this folder here. If you continue to go down, we have a folder in red with DRES accommodations, James Scholar submissions, research opportunities, and office hour or tutoring center information. So if you've got to submit DRES accommodations, James Scholar stuff, or you're wondering about other opportunities, click on that folder. Week 1 material was here in the Getting Started in Nutrition Basics folder. If you click on that, you'd work from top to bottom, starting with the intro video, the video quiz, flashcards, which keep you on track with key terms and definitions. We have the PowerPoint, which we covered in class, and a mini assignment. As we move on to week 2 materials, you'll notice they're set up pretty much the same way. This time though, the expectation is that you have access to a book, whether you purchase one, whether you borrow a friend's, stop by the tutoring center or stop by my office, or even check one out at the ACES library for in-library use. All of these are options to get access to that chapter 1. So when you click on the week 2 material, what you're supposed to do is start with the top. So if we click on nutrition, linking food and health video, you'll notice it pulls up a video which you're supposed to watch and take notes on. So if you watch and take notes on that short video, then what you can do is go through and there's a video quiz. The video quiz due date has already passed, but again, not to worry, you have 2 drop video quizzes, so even if you miss these 2, you still have the ability to get 100% on the video quizzes from here on out. We also have flashcards, which are Quizlet flashcards, so you can use them as traditional flashcards and flip them over. You can scroll down and look at the terms as well as their definitions. You can learn them in a variety of different ways. And so ultimately you can play with that Quizlet and get involved with learning those key terms and definitions in a very active way. When we get to class, we're going to be covering the PowerPoint here. So you can click on the PowerPoint itself, you can download it, and then once it's downloaded, you can open it up, and then you can start taking notes in the notes section here. So you can say notes for Wednesday. And Tony said blah, blah, blah. And so you can take notes in those note sections, save them for later use, and you're on your road to success with regard to notes you can reference. Additionally, we have a mini assignment, and the mini assignment is due before 11 a.m. on Friday, so before class starts. So if you click on the mini assignment, and if you want to see the questions, you hit the word continue, and then you'll notice it pops up all the questions. So question number 1 is right here, and it says, by definition, a calorie is a measure of the amount of fat in a food. Is that true or is that false? You can use the book for reference. The question early nutrition research focused on, again, this information is right there in the book. And if we continue to go on, we've got one short calculation question, as well as we want you to read this peer-reviewed journal article. And it talks about a variety of different diets. And it says, can we say what diet is best for health? And so you're going to read that and just short, in about 3 to 5 sentences, summarize the overarching theme of the article, and then let us know, again, what you learned from it and more, and how it applies to this class. After you're completely satisfied with all of your answers, you can hit save and submit. If you want to continue to work on your assessment, you can hit save all answers, stop by my office hours, stop by the tutoring center, and then when you do feel completely comfortable, you can save and submit. And then once you've gone from top to bottom within that module, then you will have completed everything for that particular week. For example, week 2. We also have a few other things on the left-hand side. We have iClicker registration, so you can click there. And if you purchase an iClicker, you can enter your iClicker number in and register your iClicker itself. And what we do is, if you come to class with your iClicker in hand and you click in when we pose questions, we will award 1 extra credit point for every day that you click in for class and you bring your iClicker ready to participate. We also have the e-text. And so right here, we've got the e-text. You can log in and it will bring you to the book itself. Once you get into the book, you can click and then you can start navigating the textbook, learning more about nutrition as you go through. Again, if you don't want to purchase the textbook and if you don't feel like you want to go through the e-text, then what you can do is you can borrow a textbook from us, and we can allow you to do that with no cost. If you still have questions, you can go to the help discussion board, and we've got questions about extra credit, video quiz, journal reflection, and more. And if you know that you're going to be missing a day or more for whatever reason, then you can submit your documents in the attendance drop box. If it's approved, you'll get an extra credit point for letting us know that you were going to be absent to class, as well as making sure that you have all the materials you need for success. And lastly, we have tentative grades. So you can find out where you stand in the class at any time. You can see your video quiz scores. You can see your mini assignment scores after they are graded. Keep in mind it takes about 2 business days to grade any of those mini assignments. And if you're someone who knows that you have a conflict with certain exam days after looking at the syllabus, you can go to this link here and sign up for a conflict exam time, letting us know that you want to take the exam the Monday before the scheduled exam time for the class. So again, start from top with the announcements, go to course calendar to make sure you're on task, then go to the syllabus to make sure you understand course expectations. After you click on the syllabus, work from top to bottom, focusing on the week that you're in. So we're in week 2, so go from top to bottom within week 2. Make sure your iClicker's registered. You only have to do that once per semester. Make sure you have access to the e-text. Or if you don't have access to the e-text, make sure you stop by our office to get access to the text when you want. And if you've got questions, ask us here on the help discussion board. Let me know how else I can help. We're in this together.